Hi, my name is Lisa Bryant, and I am so privileged to be a part of this women's leadership team. I want to share with you ladies 5 ways you can undeniably grow your women's ministry this year. And it doesn't matter if you're just getting started or you've had an ongoing women's ministry. These are surefire ways that you can grow your team, grow your ministry, and grow the outcome and the fruit of that ministry. Number one, the first thing right out the get-go is just to be personal. Ladies, the next time you get in a tither about your women's event or Bible study being left off the slides at church or the bulletin or it hasn't been announced by the pastor, I want you to just get over that and take a big deep breath, because you know what? While those ways we're grateful for them, if they come in, that's awesome. That is not the key way that you get women involved in your next Bible study. The most important thing you can do is be personable. So if that means you've got 5 women and those 5 women are inviting 5, already you're ahead of the game. If you've got 25 women, each inviting 4 women, 5 women, already you're steps ahead, because it's personal. Ladies, we're in the business of personal heart change. We're asking God to take our ladies from point A to point B. We want to see disciples made, and that happens personally. It is very rare that the bulletin announcement is going to get them and even begin that process. It's somebody looking around in that auditorium and finding someone who's disconnected. It's looking in your neighborhood and outside of your church for those people who are not connected. And so that's what you want to do. Be personal. Encourage your leaders to do that. And even now, let's just say you're a new leader and you just don't even have women's ministry off the ground. Be personal in picking your leadership team. Even now, it's going to take a personal invitation, you praying and seeking out who those leaders should be, and then you'll see that multiplied in how you handle things. The second way, this is a surefire way to make sure you grow your team, is just to be confident. Ladies, if God has put you in this role and you have been through the process, you are the one that's been charged with this important role of leading the women in your church, and you're part of that team. Well, then lead in confidence. Pray harder than you've ever prayed before. Make sure you're seeking God, and in His Word, you're seeking Him. But beyond that, then step out and do it. And, let me just challenge you on one area too. You know what? Being a leader doesn't mean you ask everybody their opinion on things. Being the leader means that you've been charged with that responsibility. And yes, you may get the opinions and the input and the prayer support of a few, but it does not mean that you're bringing every decision before everyone. Just make sure you're leading out with confidence. That doesn't mean bulldozing past people. No, that means a humble heart that's serving more than anybody else. But you just lead. You follow what God is directing you to. You've prayed over what study that is. You've prayed over the needs of your women, which may not be the most popular and the most current study that just came out. You're being intentional and purposeful, and so you can lead out in confidence and knowing in this season, this is what we should do. And this is what we're going to do. And so do that. Number 1, be personal. Number 2, lead with confidence. Number 3, stop babysitting the grown-ups. And let me just say what I mean by that. We're going to say that the grown-ups are the people who've been in your church for a while. And they're the ladies who've been part of this group and that group, and they've been there. And I'm going to challenge you to respect them, to honor them, to love them, but don't babysit them one more day. Ladies, the grown-ups can handle themselves. You need to be looking for those women who are not in God's Word. They haven't even thought about it, seeing that opportunity. You don't need to be going to the ladies who've always been doing this. Let's be looking for the women who need this. This will be their lifeline. So stop spending your time babysitting the grown-ups. Get out there and find the next group of women to be a part. Encourage the other ones to link arms with you. Let them rise up to be the leaders. But if not, don't babysit them. Move forward. Go ahead. Number 4, shepherd the group, but pour into your leaders. You as a women's ministry team, as a leader, shepherd the whole group. You want to have connections with as many people as you can, but you can't invest all your time into all the people. You as a leader, invest in the leaders, and then let them invest in those in their small groups. The more that you pour into the leaders, the more that those leaders grow, the more that your women's ministry will grow. All right, number 5, get a vision for something bigger than you. Ask your women what if questions all the time. What if every woman in this room was living with no fear? What if we were seeking God in every situation? What if we really loved our husbands? What if we were leading our children like we should? What if? I want you to challenge them to think bigger. What if this group came together? What could we see in our community? What kind of difference could we make? Champion them for the bigger picture. So, all right, let me review that. Number 1, be personal. Number 2, be confident. Number 3, stop babysitting. Number 4, shepherd the group, but pour into the leaders. And number 5, get a vision for something bigger than yourself. And you'll see your women's ministry will undeniably grow. Have an awesome day.